Hello, let's do Wordle for August 3rd. We'll give the wheel a spin and see what we're starting with today. Members can add words to the wheel. If you'd like to become a member, you just got to hit that join button under the video. All right, our starting word is gnome, suggested by Disco Lemonade. Took me a second to parse that. All right, gnome. Thank you for being a member, Disco. All right, we have an M. Mimic. Maybe. Let's not go crazy like that yet. Something like smart would be a smart guess. Gets a lot of good letters. S-R-T-A. Might be the smartest guess, to be honest. All right, turns out it is mimic. Honestly, imagine if I could have gotten that in two. There's probably something better, but I'd be sad if mimic wasn't it. Or if mimic was it and I wasn't getting it. So this will help find the M. I don't really like the double I because we don't know if there's an I, but we're down to I and U only. So the chance of there being I is pretty high. All right, it's not mimic and there's no I, but M's in the middle. And we also learned there's not two M's, which is actually important. So we got to use U's. I mean, it's not mummy, but we got to use U's and Y maybe. It could be one of those words with only Y. What are we doing here? UM. I mean, surely there's a U before this M, right? Unless it's YM somehow. Let's look at UM first. And then maybe like a dumpy type word. I think dumpy tests some good stuff. Lumpy gets an L. I think I like lumpy better. I like that L. Oh, nice. I definitely like lumpy better. That's the answer. It's a shame it wasn't mimic, but I do think smart was a smart guess. I would be surprised if the bot had a better option, but sometimes it likes getting two vowels instead. So that's always an option. We'll see what it says right now. No need to wait. All right, we're turning on hard mode. Our known answer is lumpy, which is really helpful. So we got gnome here. Oops, gnome. Oh, it's suggesting merles or mulch or malice or mikra or mars or marsh. Ooh, okay, so smart not here. But I did smart. And after smart, we're down to 15 words. Oh, there's also bumpy. So there's bumpy, dumpy, jumpy, lumpy. Oh, the umpy trap. They just keep picking traps every day. I forgot that umpy was a trap. I did mimic, which I'm sure isn't in the list. But let's see how that narrowed things down. All right, so bumpy, dumpy, humph, jumpy, lumpy, and limp. And it's saying if you're continuing with hard mode here, you better guess jumby or you're gonna lose, or dumpkey. If you go right into the umpy trap, you have a chance of losing right away. But I did, and I didn't lose because I got the answer. Interesting. So what if I had done dumpy, and then on guess 5, I realized, hey, there's a bunch of umpies. What would have been a good filler? Jumby, bulgy, bulky. There are a lot of options. So we just had to narrow down between bumpy, jumpy, lumpy. If I had done dumpy. And so we just need to use like a B and an L is enough. Jumby is an interesting one. I don't know. I don't think there's one that uses all three. So I probably would have gone with something like bully or whatever. Burly. Who knows? Bungee? Actually. No, I don't know. Cool. Let's look at its... Oops. Turn on hard mode again. Let's look at its solve. It goes merles. I don't know that word. Gets us down to 3. Album, lumpy, lymph. Wow. So that got rid of lumpy. What got rid of like bumpy? Oh, there's an L in the word. So yeah, that just got lucky because the answer was lumpy. So it's saying between these 3, just guess one of them. It doesn't matter which. And then you'll either get it right away, it'll get it in 3, or it'll get it in 4. Okay, merles worked out really well because it was the L. If I had thought to include the L in my second guess, that would have been better in this case. If we start with salé, we just get that L. It's going to go could. That's a easy one to remember. Wow. And then from could, it's only lumpy or pupil. I don't think it's too much of a stretch to think it might start with LU and then think of lumpy. Pupil would be a little harder to think of, I think. But yeah, this is one of those cases where it's like, you're going to probably get it in 3, but it might take you a little bit to think of it. All right. But you might think of pupil first, in which case you get it in 4. All right. And we'll just quickly go through least as well. Least, then lyric, then loopy, and then lumpy. Okay. And you know what? I got a lot of adu people. Might as well cater to them. From adu, gotta be really careful, I guess. Mirth, then jumpy, then bumpy, then lumpy is kind of a worst case scenario. All right, cool. So yeah, umpy trap. Did you get caught by the umpy trap? That is the question. Cool. Well, and let me know how you did. If you want to watch the New York Times games, you just got to click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. And I also have a pinned comment with all of the videos I made today. And if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.